I wish I could say I enjoyed myself, but was mostly just drunk. I felt a lot of rage and shame and hate about how things went down. I kept in touch with Paul about my leave, and after 3 weeks he asked if I could run back to Tokyo to look after some things. We talked about the new global virus, and I mentioned coming back to Canada to settle things there, as I was hearing rumors of potential lockdowns. I got to Tokyo on March 1st, and it felt good to get back to work, even if it was just a little. After hearing lockdowns were coming, Paul mentioned me getting back to Canada, but I said May. It's only going to be 30 or 60 days. I need some time to plan my next move. 30 to 60 days, FCK me. I was still in Japan for another year before I got vaccinated. But by this time I didn't really want to go home. My house was rented out, and I was talking to family but refused any info about Jen. On Sept 21 I received news my dad had a heart attack and was doing well but would need a triple bypass. This surgery is serious, not as serious as it was 40 years ago, but I still want to see him, and just in case. I know when I get home it is going to turn into a SHT show, and I really don't want that. Just want to see my folks and thank Paul for all he has done for me, even as selfish as I was. But I know I am going to have to see her, and I have no idea how I am going to feel or think. I am so sorry for the length of this. Even still, I left a lot out. Any advice, tips or insults would be appreciated. I am flying out in 4 hours and will land in about 24 hours. Comment 1. Since you are posting here, it's clear that, as you said, you still have major feelings for this lady. If it were me, I would need closure on the relationship, or I would always have that niggle in the back of my mind. Did I do right? Was there another explanation? Keeping in mind your experiences in Asia, nothing wrong with that BTW, and her lack of experience. She clearly had a major inferiority complex about it. I think you owe her at least one conversation to allow her to explain herself, and resolve your continued hang-ups about this. If she lies, walk away. If she doesn't really tell you exactly how she feels, you will know. Walk away. I mean this with respect, but your response of exploding then leaving as you did with no chance to talk things through will come back to haunt you in future relationships when the going gets tough, which it inevitably will. My relationship improved immeasurably after the mother and father of all fights, where our pent-up emotions came flooding out. We both realized that being honest about everything and communication about the most personal thoughts and feelings was absolutely essential. Sounds dumb, I know, but you would be surprised how taking the easy route out of problems becomes the default unless you keep feeding time and effort in. Please, go talk to her, explain how you really feel calmly, and let her do the same. If nothing else, it will help you realize for the future how helpful doing this is. I wish you all the best in the world. Comment 2. This is just a heartbreaking story. I'm so incredibly sorry this happened to you. What a huge betrayal of your trust. PPL don't understand what cheating does to the other person. It tears you apart. Strips you off your self-respect and self-esteem. It ruins subsequent relationships. The depression and anxiety and trauma can be unbearable. To top it off, if you go no contact, your brain and hormones are going absolutely crazy. It ruins lives. I know all too well. Unfortunately for me, I walked in on it. He cheated with 3 different PPL in the span of a week. I took him back. Actually never even broke up with him. A few days after I caught him, he was talking about how much he wanted to duck this one girl. It was awful. I have so much trauma related to this. I have PTSD. I question all the time how he could do this to me, and continue to tell me he loves me and cares about me. D-Day is coming up soon. Well, the first D-Day because he did the BS trickle truthing, and I didn't find out about the third lol until months later. I can't let it go. I'll never be over it. Mostly because he doesn't seem sorry. It's so embarrassing that I stayed. I just wanted him to make me feel different. If only he could show me he was truly sorry and he did actually love and respect me, everything would be okay. It's not okay. I'm not okay. I haven't been for months. The only way to get past this is to put it in the past and move on with my life. I hope you will be able to do the same. Comment 3. Even I, a Premier Division chauvinist, would have to admit there is a double standard expectation here. However, given that he did make it clear he wasn't happy with an open relationship, and she just went ahead anyway, then he was right and justified to end it. In fact, her whole approach to this way of life would fully justify a title of deceiving slut whore. Who the hell would want to get married to her? What's he worried about? He dodged a lifetime disaster. He should be holding a great escape party, with public announcements in the local press. Comment 4. Comment 4. Why not talk to her and ask her what she did exactly and why she didn't respect your choice? If what she said is true, she had insecurities and was afraid of not being good enough for you anymore. Sure, she had the stupidest idea to solve this issue, or maybe it came from her friend, and she ended up doing it against your wish. Well, we don't know if she really did it in the end. Maybe it was her first try that day and you interrupted it. Anyway, that's still a betrayal, but you should listen to what she has to say, after all this time, at least for closure. Comment 5. I am new to Reddit and not sure how I update this or how many updates I am allowed. So far I have landed in Canada, seen my dad. He looks good and strong. There is no information about Jen from anyone really. I know she works in the hospital where my dad will be getting his surgery, and I know she has been to see him. I did meet up with Paul today for lunch and he told me the old man, the boss, wants to meet me soon. I know I messed that up and I hope I can still keep my job. If not, there are always others. Once I have some news I will figure out how to post it. Comment 6. I've never heard of a hotel with needed cards. Too bad you didn't know in advance. I get the mind movie crap. Did you ever listen to her voicemails after all this time? How have you been since? It's so hard to understand how a cheater cheats and life is just grand after. I call my ex-wife Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Two ducked up personalities. What I don't get. What was she going to learn? She had what, a year and a half to duck a 1,000 guys before you two came together. Why did she wait? And she could learn from you. Since she stated you had the experience? I guess maybe she could not do a commitment. Comment 7. Come up with a quick 30-second elevator pitch that you can say to everyone that asks. I'm sorry I reacted poorly when I found out Jen was in a hotel room with another man. I let my broken heart get the best of me. I wish nothing but the best for her and hope she has found what she was looking for. End of story. If pressed, say, please respect my wishes to focus on my dad and family during this difficult time. Comment 8. Buddy, you say family friends. Your dad knew, so everyone knows. There really no way to dictate what will happen. The fact you posted shows you're still heavily into this girl. The best is take it as it comes. A year. It changes a lot. There a good chance you may not even see her. Hopefully she stay away. If she does not, then you let her start off. If she is sorry, that's that. You do not have to do anything else. If she minimize and tries to justify, you say excuse me and you leave. You do not need to explain yourself. You cannot forever hide from her. You must really love this girl. Sorry, but she will always be insecure. In short, let her lead if you see her. If she starts with nonsense, cut her off. If she is sorry, then work from there. Fact is, trust lost. There no way this will work. Tell her you can be friends but never lovers. Just live your life. It's probably going to be snot and tears. But I think you are afraid the families will push the matter. But you have choice. You are decisive and not one to be pushed around, so just get it over with. She getting old. So if she wants kids, that bio clock is spinning. She hopefully moved on to her next victim to cheat on. Comment 9. I have already seen my dad since landing and he looks pretty good actually. He stated he was looking at getting some new parts for that old clunker of a heart and starting a more active life once done. To answer your other question, I still do have immense feelings for her. That will never change. Will we be getting back together? Absolutely no. I have spent the past year and a half psychoanalyzing myself and our relationship and have come to some realizations about not only myself, but our entire friendship/relationship. I am in a good place right now and am looking forward to putting this behind me. I don't know how to update the story as I am a new user, but I will give an update once something actually happens. Comment 10. Go speak with Jen, but have a friend with you just in case. Ask her where she got the notion that she needed to sleep with more guy to make you happy? Why, even after telling her that if she does this it would mean the end of your relationship, why would she still go and do this? How many times did she go behind your back and sleep with other men over that 2-week period? Ask her, does she regret doing what she did or even coming up with that stupid idea to open the relationship? These are some questions to clarify what was going through her head at the time. Tell her that this doesn't mean you are going to reconcile or take her back, you just wanted to know why she threw away all the years together and the future you all had planned. Everyone may already know by now, but I would tell my side so there wouldn't be any misunderstandings why things ended the way it did. Comment 11. It's been a very long time since you ghosted her out of your life, and there is a good chance that her and her family are no longer in the same orbit as you and your family. Hell, she has probably moved on and no longer lives there, and it's very unlikely that she has been waiting all of this time. Regardless, every man and his dog will know all about what happened, so I doubt that anyone will even dare to mention it to you. Go and see your dad, triples aren't that bad, had a quad myself, and he'll be up and around before you know it. Buy your boss a beer or 3 and keep on living your life and put all of that past crap behind you. It doesn't matter anymore, and she is just a ghost from your past. Comment 12. Just my take is over a year, but the feeling is just like yesterday when you go back to the place where it all triggered back. Only way, try to feel nothing, basically detach all emotion about her. Come to think of it, she might even be happily married by now. Even if she not, or the whole thing is just a misunderstanding, I still do the same. But somehow I got a feeling you want a closure, if not you'll having this over your head whenever you go back there. Avoiding will never resolve any issue, only facing it might. Again, just my take. Take care. Comment 13. Well, you made your decision, so that is that, and I am sure that after more than a year since then, Jen got the message, your relationship with her is over. So when she approaches you, then just be silent. If she asks you if you can talk, then tell her that you are here for your dad and not for her. If you want to give her the closure of a conversation, then tell her that you want to spend time with your dad first, settle in, and in a week she can come over to your house for a conversation. Better yet, have that conversation at a restaurant. She will surely start to say stuff like how sorry she is or that there is a misunderstanding. Tell her what you wrote here as well. You said early on that this is a deal breaker for you. She knew what would happen if she does that shit. In addition, tell her that there can be no future for you and her after her lies and disrespect. Don't insult her, don't get loud. Be the better man and stay cool. Don't let her get to your emotions. She made her decision when she lied to you and went to the hotel. That's it, nothing more to discuss. The only thing you need to think about is, if you would accept her apology, in case that she apologizes. Comment 14. Keep her ghosted. Tell the family members not to update her about you. What you did when you were not together with her have nothing to do in her wanting to be more experience for you. It's a seed of her thinking, wow, maybe I should had stayed single back then and have many FB so she can be as skilled as you. You stayed committed when you are with her. She should played her part to be committed to. Don't bother about her. Just keep on ignoring her. A person like such do not deserve your attention. You deserved better. Comment 15. Man, this is so difficult. You absolutely need to see your dad, and I assume that she is still in the area. Seeing her in any capacity is going to test your resolve. One critical question I have for you is if the time away has diminished your feelings for / about her, or has it taken the edge off? If they are still intense, and you still absolutely want nothing to do with her, I would be very proactive about planning your trip and make it clear to anyone you will be hanging with that you do not want to see her or talk with her. If you are open to seeing her, again, have a game plan. Will you be aloof, engaging, friendly but not too, what? BTW, you did the right thing emo. A series of casual hooks-ups versus a committed relationship with the only man she ever loved. She made her choice and you made yours. Strength and clarity to you all. Hope you'll update about your trip.
Thanks you for watching Everyday New Movies. See you soon.